into the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. A dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Yeah, you're lucky I have to send the stream in the chat.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards
yes,
out of it.
Sir.
It's 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Lance now on 1st down, escaping the pressure right.
Good hit, sir.
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And Lance now to throw. He finds Ross right.
Good hits, boy. Good hits.
It'll go down to a gain of 6. They're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
And I think this is a run we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
So 8 yards
there we go.
There, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's incomplete. They can convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's... The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw.
This nigga Ezekiel Elliott is some shit. Get the fuck open.
Last week in the season opening victory.
They sure did, and the key number to me was total offense allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's a heck of a sign that this defense is really putting all the pieces together and doing it cohesively.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will go down.
I need one person to protect him, bro. One person to protect him.
2 sacks for him already here in this 1st quarter of play.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
So annoying, bro. So annoying.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Play action, now it's Lance.
Woo! Come on! Come on!
So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get him next time. Hey, don't worry about it.
Come on, get the ball out of his hand. The ball out of his hands, man.
That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. They find some open field here. And now the rookie's free. Touchdown.
No way, bruh.
A good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown score or
Oh,
yardage?
hey, bro.
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
So good, bro. So good.
Naheem Hines now out of his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves John that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. 7-7, our score after 1. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Elliott tosses this right. He'll wind up
Oh my God, he didn't go up.
Now it's third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Okay, right. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Quick, break quick.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route.
You got first.
Thomas. And I don't think he got
first.
No. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on third down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the one tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So, Charles, this, game number 2 in the NFL career, this rookie quarterback, his guys took the loss in the opener. And when asked after that game by reporters how he did, he was pretty curt. He said, not well. What did you see?
Well, first and foremost, I loved his answer to the media because he was being honest. And those veterans in the locker room, they're looking at him to see how he's going to handle things. And they like the fact that he's not blaming other people, because I thought he struggled. The only thing that's going to help him, though, reps. No matter how many big games you played in college, how well you do in practice, the reps in the real games, that's when you begin to grow as a quarterback.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Ready. A first down carry by Elliott.
Come on, May, I need a block.
Second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. 2 yards on the
I need a block, bro. Come on,
Well, they certainly
bro.
had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing.
Greg, score that bitch.
His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
He can't guard him.
Nice
He's
job
moving.
of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the power. He didn't quite get there, and you wanted to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape for the first one.
And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack. Taken down at the 2. 2nd and 2. Out to his left. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And
No!
at their own 32-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that.
Oh my
mistake.
God!
Possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And he's corralled at the 4.
Fuck!
Not before picking up 8.
And they'll use it.
My God!
Sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Fuck! My God, sir.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 94
Dude, what the fuck?
This first half.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field.
Oh my gosh, he ran that bitch in.
His ability to break tackles, and his feet never stop moving.
Meanwhile, Lance is throwing to the hands of Pitts here. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Running 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Out of bounds.
To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are in. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down.
What the?
27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
I think they might have surprised him there, partner, because you try and guard the first down line first and foremost to stop them there, and they just went ahead and bypassed that in a big way and took a big shot downfield.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated.
Oh,
They were down on the
right there.
when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute.
Okay. Oh, my God.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7.
Duh.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Oh, what?
It's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. So now it's 2 straight drives that end with an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it and taking the lead. Now they have an opportunity to increase that lead after their 2nd pick on 2 drives.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw, it's Lance. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
3 points off this shit, bro. Oh my God.
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And a great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there.
How are you not?
As the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd and 1. That is caught downfield. It's Waller. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Hell, bro.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made
Oh,
a nice
Michael
easy
Thomas is
pitch and
faster
catch.
But he
than.
can break a tackle or
Bro,
two.
he is
Wasn't able to do
slow.
that
What
there, but
the
still good
fuck?
yardage.
Michael Thomas is slow as shit.
Come up now on 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there.
Never let my players like
together
this.
a good drive.
I know who's good, who couldn't. Who could kill, who couldn't.
Stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got London on a slant. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
What did you do good at? What did you do good?
Because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Learning now, what do you do like you're good at? This and this, like, okay.
They go play action here on first down. And the pass complete to Waller on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Just picking up yardage and
CJ, I see you, boy.
Right down the field, and just like
made the same mistake. Would I made the same mistake?
Now Elliott.
Come on, Ezekiel Elliott, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Fuck.
Looking to throw. Under pressure now.
Give him time. Just give.
Back around the 8. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? Well, look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's what they're tasked with doing, keeping their quarterback upright and clean in the pocket. But I think they have to look at, okay, are we bringing in extra people? Is the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick enough? There are a few other factors that they have to look at to try and help out, but you're exactly right. It's
block!
Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he will find Thomas.
Good Thomas, good shit. Good shit. Good catch. Not going out like a bitch.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
From the 27, Lance. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Off of play action, here's Lance. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. So he stopped for no gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready, set. Bro, 52. Snap, red. Yellow, blue.
On play action, Lance rolling to his right.
How is he?
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch.
How was he open, dude?
All the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a...
Oh, get the pick! Get the pick! Get the pick!
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
How dare you Slay getting killed by his man? That made no sense.
About a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 25 yards that time.
Right, 37. And cycle.
Now Lance. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Trey Lance. His
My
third
God.
touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cowboys are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now up to 14. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Quay Walker. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. First down, Miami as they get set to start the drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
2nd down and inches. Over the middle, caught by London. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll look to throw again. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Back to throw again. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, ready? You're good.
2nd and 4. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
The Cowboys make over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Yo, put the ball in the air.
This next drive by the Cowboys
Deeper.
offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. John Ross, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys are on their way to a 2-0 start. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Okay, right?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man complete. The 20, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Michael Thomas, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Lance now on first down. Past the 20.
Cause like, bro, what the fuck are they doing?
Inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper from 13 yards out. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
And his pass is intercepted.
Freaking pass interference, bro. What the fuck?
And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. There you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Dolphins come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And as this defense gets off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles,